Week 1 of the FFL season has officially begun. We have a game between Shoreline and Neo City. Teams is Mini C and Farmer versus Cameron. This is going to be a solo defensive game for Cameron. His only one of the season, by the way. He will be playing double defense for the rest. And here we go, starting off. First play. Mini C throws it up to Farmer, and this one is... That is a flag. That is illegal touching by Farmer Brown. He can't do that. Second down. Would have been a first down at the 40, but that is a legal touching penalty on Farmer Brown. This will call the playback. Here they go. They snap it again. Maybe see looking downfield. This one is incomplete. Make that third. Third down here for Shoreline. They have to have something very good here. Pick up this first down on this elite defense. Brown throwing up the middle, and that is a first down caught by Mini-C. And we immediately get into the second play. Brown throwing it up deep, and this one is picked off. Cameron gets the interception. You got to be careful against this elite defense of Cameron, or else you're going to have more plays like that. Here we go. Here goes Fun. They're playing QB now. Brown looking downfield. This one is caught by Mini-C at the 30. Here we go. Brown throwing immediately up the middle. This is also incomplete. Here we go. Farmer looking. Still looking, motioning it looks like. Farmer throwing downfield. This one is incomplete. A rare miss by Mini-C. This crowd is really getting to them tonight. Here we go. Farmer, handoff, incomplete! Stuff like that usually happens. Pressure's too much for them. Brown snapping the football. He's looking. Brown downfield. That is complete to Mini-C, first down. Get the yards that they needed on that one. Here goes Farmer. Farmer looking. Downfield, there he goes, he lets it fly, and this one is pass interference on Cameron. And we'll move them up 10, gets them to the 40. Here goes Farmer. Farmer throwing. This one is incomplete, actually. Oh my, how do they miss these? Here goes Farmer. Downfield, this one is complete. And we missed the first and goal attempt, and this looks like it is intercepted. We will get a review on that. It's Cameron turn and look at the football. It didn't look like it, so this is going to be third and goal. Here goes Farmer. Farmer looking. This is also incomplete. It's fourth and goal now. And the Raf Carter out there on the field. Here goes Farmer. Little handoff. Mini-C gets it, and he's stopped! Stopped in his tracks. The running play does not work. There is 3 for Cameron right there. It is now 10-0 here in Neo City. Shoreline losing by a big gain. And speaking of big gain, never mind. Incomplete again. These guys can really not find their way here on the away team's field. Here we go. Mini-C up the middle. Incomplete again. That was just a bad throw. If he threw that up just a little more, that would have been a first. Hand off to Farmer. Farmer running, and he is stopped only after picking up a couple of yards. Here we go. Here's Farmer. Enough, Farmer. Mini-C up the middle. Way too overthrown. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. There's 3 more for Cameron on the other side of the ball. 13-0. Mini-C looking. Throwing another deep one, and this one is intercepted by Cameron. 20-0. First time we ever seen this team get blown out like this. Still far from being over. Brown up the middle, incomplete again. Oh my God, 10 straight incompletions for the quarterbacks combined. There goes Farmer. He is looking. Throwing it up, and this one looks like it is intercepted again. But we will get another review. Was he looking at Farmer when he got that football? If he wasn't, that means that was a swat. this is overturned, and it doesn't look like he was. So luckily it is third down. Brown, there, get out! He got it downfield. Down there at the 40. Caught by Minnie-C, a 70-yard gain. Goes Farmer. Throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Cameron had a better chance of getting that. Goes Farmer. Throwing. Short gain. First and goal. Here they go. Farmer. Throwing. He's got a touchdown, Shoreline. Minnie-C with the grab. That was a good play. Minnie-C on the little slant there. Cameron just couldn't catch up quick enough. Here we go. First down. Farmer looking. Downfield. This is incomplete. They cannot get it on these medium pass routes. Here goes Farmer. Yet again. Throwing. Short pass up the middle. Minnie-C running, and he picks up the first down. That was a good play. Getting Minnie-C the football there for him to run it. Here goes Brown. Throwing it downfield. He's got it. Caught at the 50. Here goes Farmer. Yet again. Looking, waiting, motioning. Farmer. He's still looking. He is throwing this one up. This one is caught. Was that a touchdown? We think it was. Did he land in the end zone? No, he didn't. Incomplete. Brown up the middle. There's the touchdown. Here we go. Letting Minnie-C get warmed up now. This is starting to become pretty dangerous for Cameron. He needs to come up with stops. Here goes Farmer. Throwing it. Cameron slacking on defense, and that is caught there at the 30. Here goes Farmer. Yet again. Farmer throwing the football. This one is intercepted. Little wonky in the air there, and that gets the pick. 27-14. Cameron only needs a touchdown, or not touchdown, interception to win. This one is gave to Minnie-C. Minnie-C running, and that is a first down and more. Pickup of 20. Here goes Farmer. Farmer looking. Waiting, actually. Farmer throwing. Knows the game is on the line. If it's intercepted, that is caught. Down there at the 40. Here goes Farmer. Snapping the ball. Waiting for Minnie-C. Throwing a deep bomb down the field. This is out of bounds. Incomplete. Bounced off the field goal, actually. You don't really see that one too much. Here we go. Farmer looking again. Looking downfield. He is caught for Minnie-C. First down and more. Goes Farmer, snapping it again. They are doing hurry up. Not even getting into a huddle. This is caught by Minnie-C. First and goal. These Shoreline boys are really warming up now. Here they go. Farmer snapping. Quick handoff to Minnie-C. Touchdown, Shoreline. 21-27. That was a good handoff right there. Throws it and Minnie-C just hurdles. Never count them out is one of the things they always like to say. And it's looking like they're proving it. 21-27 here. They have time to come back. Farmer looking. He is throwing a short ball incomplete. I don't know how that wasn't caught. Looks right to him. There goes Farmer. Bowling out. Brown stepping back, throwing it. This is complete up the middle. Caught, and I think that is the 32. Goes Brown. Another short game. Good plays here. 21-27. Knows the game is on the line if he gets an interception. Farmer looking. Deep ball. This one is caught! Touchdown, Minnie-C! What a play! Just to prove that that was a touchdown. Minnie-C catches it right about here, and he's airborne, and he lands in the end zone. That was a great play. One of the best we've seen from them all day. 28-27. They just got to go down there and score again. Farmer, whoa! Who was he throwing that to? That is incomplete. Here they go. Farmer looking. Waiting again. Brown still waiting. Oh, now he throws it. This is caught. A strike downfield. Here they come. They are going to that end zone no matter what. Here goes Farmer. Punting, actually faking. He is throwing another strike at the 40 on Cameron's side. Here deep into Cameron territory. Here goes Farmer throwing up the middle. He's got him. First and goal. They are getting down here quick. Here they go. Farmer, touchdown! They come back to get the win. Largest comeback in FFL history. He actually pulled it off. Come back with the win. Game MVP is Mini C, 35-27. One of the best games I've ever watched. And that will do it on FFL. We will see you next week for more videos. Goodbye.